Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and this is going to be a look at a new flashlight. This was actually sent over by Thrunite for review purposes, and I was pretty excited to get this in the mail because I've had my eye on this particular light for some time after I've seen a couple of reviews on it. Now my idea was to get a flashlight in that was putting out higher lumens than your regular run-of-the-mill flashlight. One thing to keep in mind is that when you do want to achieve those higher lumens, generally you have to transition into other types of batteries like rechargeable batteries, something like an 18650 or maybe CR123s, one or two of them to get you past those regular lumens into like the thousands and things like that. Now the beauty of this particular light is that you are getting those higher lumens but at a more affordable package. This runs on 4 AA batteries and it's putting you over the 1000 lumen mark. This one is the Thrunite TN4A, and this is the cool white model. Now I want to start off by saying that I'm really enjoying the packaging that they're using now. They're using this cardboard box, which it's very minimalistic, but it houses everything in there nice and secure, and it's not overly flashy. So once you open up the box, you'll see what's inside. First thing you get is your user manual. And I always recommend reading the user manual, especially when you get into flashlights that have a couple different modes. That way you know how to access those different modes. And Thrunite does it very nicely because they don't give you a lot of information, a lot of useless information that you don't need. You get your features, your specifications, and then your operation, and that's pretty much it. So they keep it nice and simple. You read through it, learn how to use a flashlight, and you're good to go. Here's the flashlight itself. Then it comes with this nice foam padding in there, so it protects the light very nicely, especially when you're shipping it. And besides that, you have this little bag in here. You get a couple spare O-rings, a spare switch, and then you also have this lanyard with the Thrunite logo, which looks really nice. So we'll take a look at the light. The light comes in this really nice quality holster, and I would recommend using the holster, especially with this particular light, because of the fact that the light itself is a little bit bigger than your regular flashlight. So it doesn't really fit that well in a pocket by itself. So with the holster, it gives you a lot of different carrying options. You get this plastic D-ring in the back, which you can attach a carabiner to or a lanyard. You also have the strap right here, which is Velcro down. So you can use this to run it through maybe some molly webbing on a pack. And then you also have the opening in the back so you can run your belt through it, so if you do want to wear it on your waist you can do so. As far as the quality, it is very nice. Stitching is nicely done, so it is going to hold up to you using it and things like that. You'll have a strap down here in the bottom which allows the flashlight from not falling all the way through, and then you have a Velcro closure. The only thing is they did do Velcro all the way through the circumference of the holster itself, which I think it's a little bit of an overkill. I think just enough in the middle to go ahead and secure the flap on there would have been enough. So go ahead and open it up and we'll take a look at the light itself. Now at first glance you can see that, as I mentioned before, it is a little bit bigger, obviously a little wider than your regular run-of-the-mill flashlight. I would say probably the circumference of maybe like a D battery. It is about 4.5 inches long. So it is, even though it's a small package, it is a wider package. So it does feel really nice in the hand, but it does have a little bit of heft to it. So that's one thing to note. Now, as I mentioned already, it does run on 4 AA batteries. So we'll go ahead and take a look at inside so you guys can see what that looks like. You have this cradle which houses the batteries themselves. And again, from what I've seen, 4 AA batteries, a pack of 4 AA batteries will run you pretty much in certain places the same that 2-pack of CR123. So with this, they are a lot more easily accessible. You will find them in a lot of different places, and again in certain times they can be cheaper, especially if you buy like bulk packages. Now the cradle doesn't have a positive or a negative, so you can actually drop it in either way and it will work. So that's really cool, especially if you're changing out the batteries maybe in a lower light situation, like maybe camping or something like that. So We'll screw that back on. As far as the build quality of the light itself is really good. It feels nice and solid. And I think that's one thing to keep in mind is when you do get a flashlight of this size, you're going to want something that feels solid, not, you know, cheap or you know, rackety or anything like that. There's no noises or anything like that on the light. The knurling all the way through here is very useful. I found it that, you know, once I grasp it, especially when I'm, you know, actuating the light, turning it on, turning it off, and going through the different modes and things like that, that knurling does keep it in hand very nicely. The aluminum is very nicely done. All the different milling and stuff like that is really cool. So here is the side switch on the side. That's how you turn the light on or off, and that's pretty much the only switch. There's nothing in the back. And then you do have your spot right here so you can attach the lanyard to it. So the flashlight itself has a couple of different modes. You have a moonlight mode that is coming in at 0.5 lumens for 80 days. So that's really cool, especially if you're going to be throwing this flashlight as a secondary flashlight into a bag. Maybe you're going to use it while camping to light up a tent or something like that, or to read. Just the moonlight mode at that amount of days is really a lifesaver in my opinion. You know, you can run it off of the 4 AA batteries for all that time and not have to worry about it. From there it goes up to a low setting of 15 lumens. You get a medium of 139 lumens. And then you get a high of 550 lumens. So on high, you're getting a really good output out of this light, 550 lumens. But the beauty of it is it does have a turbo mode. Now, when you actuate the turbo mode, it actually jumps up from 550 lumens to 1,150 lumens. So that's where it's pushing you over that 1,000 lumen. And to get that many lumens out of 4 AA's or out of AA batteries, period, is pretty much unheard of. And that's something that Thrunite has done really, really well. Now, besides that, you do have strobe mode, which is, again, coming in at 1,150 lumens as well. So what you do to turn on the flashlight is you go ahead and press the button and it'll come on. Now it does have a memory, so it will come on the last setting that you left it on. So right now it is on high, and again this is 550 lumens. You see this blue light right there, that means the batteries are charged, and as they start to diminish the charge, this will turn different colors down to red. So press it again and turn the lights off. If you go ahead and press it and leave it pressed, it'll start cycling through the different modes. So low, medium, high, low, medium, high. Again, turn it off. If you long press it from the off position, it'll actually come on the moonlight mode. And I don't know if you guys can see it there. Again, this is the 0.5 lumens for 80 days. Go ahead and press it. It'll turn it back off. And then turn it on. And in the on position, if you double click it, it'll actually go to turbo. So that is the 1,150 lumens, and that's going to run for 56 minutes, so almost an hour. So you get almost an hour out of 4 AA batteries in a flashlight this size for 1,150 lumens. So that's great right there. And then again, turn it off. And if you go ahead and turn it on and triple press it, oops, nope. Again, fail. There you go. Triple press and you'll get the strobe. Again, strobe is 1,150 lumens as well for 150 minutes. So I'll go ahead and turn that off so it doesn't hurt your eyes. So there it is. This is, again, something that I was really looking forward to. This little guy has a really awesome throw. It throws a huge distance as well. It is waterproof also and impact resistant up to 2 meters. For the most part, again, it's not an EDC flashlight. I wouldn't say that you can carry this on a regular basis, even though you could, but because of the size, this will definitely be more of a light that I would keep either with a bug out bag or an EDC bag as a secondary flashlight. If you want something that it's going to give you a lot of lumens, and you can, you know, maybe carry like an extra set of 4 batteries with it. I know they won't fit in the holster, but if you have it in a bag, you can carry the extra 4 batteries and you'll have a lot of light for a lot of time. Again, the beauty of it is you're getting quite a lot of lumens out of it at a very reasonable price because the batteries are so easy to find and so much cheaper than, again, rechargeables or CR123s or anything like that. I believe from the Thrunite store, These are going anywhere from $50 to $60. So again, it is very reasonably priced. I will have a link below of the different stores that you can go ahead and pick this up directly from, from Thrunite. And again, here is their logo on there, and then the model is the TN4A. Again, you're getting 1,150 lumens out of 4 AA batteries. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions.